What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Me and Leia are here today to bring you how to prepare for the next season tips and tricks. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. If y'all haven't already seen it, it's up here. The season is ending. Season 2 for us is ending. Now we're moving on to season 3, or like we're gonna go into like another season 2. Um, you know, hasn't been announced like what servers are merging yet, all that good stuff, but we do know it's just going to be commencing. That means all the results will be in, and you won't be able to get rewards past that point, basically. um so let's get into what you need to do preparing going into the next season. Right, what can you do to prepare yourself best for the next season? So first thing we want to talk about is your coin production. Let's go ahead and hit off that with the most common thing you're probably going to be asking yourself. What do I need to do about all this silver I've got? I can't take that into the next season. As you guys can tell, I got 530k. What am I going to do with this? I can't take that into the next season. What you're going to do is go over here to the recruit function. You're going to go over here to elites, continue, well, actually, first, let's go over here to use this. As you guys can tell, I don't want any good and commons. I only want blues. Purples if you can, but just go ahead and go for blues. Make sure you're using silver. Don't use gold. Use gold next season, though. Save up some gold to where you can get 2 times next season and use, if you're able to use purples, use gold on your purples, right? Each 4-starred purple is 200 skill experience. You double that, that's 400. That's for just 1 card. So, got it set like this. We're going to go to continue, go to max, okay? We're going to recruit 1,000 times. 23 blues, 2 purples, just like that. Now, you might be asking yourself, PvP, do I really need to go through and star every single person manually? No. What you're going to do is use this nifty little function on here. You see I have 213 right now. We're going to advance all. Good. We're going to get rid of these. We're going to go to epics included. Going to advance those. There you go. Just like that. Cleaned it up. Don't even have to sit there and star everyone manually. If you just scroll down, basically right here, you'll see I've been preparing for the next season to come, right? I've been preparing for it about as much as I can. And, so yeah, that's basically the first thing you want to do. Now, the best ways to get gold or silver right now is mints. You want to make sure to have your mints maxed on every single. You can have 6 or 8. Don't quote me, but I think 8. So, max every single one that you can. The way you can tell, right now you can go up here. You can actually click this up here. Didn't know about this. But then you can click on, you see my silver production right at 20k an hour. Then you go over to building. Then you scroll all the way down. And you see I got all these mints right here that I can basically go through. I can basically click on these. Let's go over here. Let's check out level 3 real quick. And we'll show you what we're making. So right now, level 3 mint is making 600 an hour. Guys, a level 6 silver mine is 100. That's 6 of these things. Okay, just hashtag math. But the point is, though, getting mints and maxing them is a lot more important than chasing down random silver mines throughout the map. Do that if you have the option to, but here at the end of the server lifespan, most tiles are taken up. Most tiles are taken up. Focus on maxing out these mints. For instance, let's go here, upgrade. We're going to go up to 800. Now, so that'll get that going. You want to start doing that as early into the season as possible. So if you're sitting there, you're going into season 2, you're like, man, I didn't do that. What do I need? Next season, you need to focus on doing that. Get that silver coin production as high as you can. Of course, go over to your main city, and you always want to max out your taxation. Especially on your sub-city. That should be the first thing you go for on your sub-city, is to get taxation maxed as soon as you can. It's cheap, it's easy, it's a long timer, sure, but have that going on your sub-city first. Forging. Let's go over forging real quick and how you can prepare next season for what you need to do for forging. So, if you go right here, you can basically click on any of these and forge anything. Now, what you need is expensive, a lot of expensive stuff. You need Damascus steel, you need diamonds, you need like walnuts. And if you go over here to tier 4, you need silk, agates, and scales. So a lot of resources. How do you get those though? What are some good ways to get those? I believe I saved this guy right here. Yep. So let's go and kill him. Can we take him, fellas? We'll just full send everything just to kill him real quick. Oh, wow. Did not mean to send him halfway across the map. Whoopsie. And he's siege. Oh, let's send Kenshin. Why not? So while that's going, though, you get all these resources. But what are some other ways to get resources? Do your PvP battles. Max this out 226 right now. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Just go through it. Don't get too sad. You know, of course, you know, you're going to go up and down. 300 right there. So I just got 80 for that. Defeat only 40 for that. You can skip here. Always go through your battle arenas. You know, make sure you don't have to sit there and do them. You just make sure you want to get them all done before Sunday at reset. Now, what do you do with all these right here? What do you do with all this honor? You go over here to the shop. You're gonna go over here. You're gonna see diamonds for 2,800. Sometimes you'll see them sold for half price, and you want to get those. Sometimes they'll be on sale. Grab them. This was I think like 50% off. You want to get that. Damascus steel, guys, right there. That's a piece. Be farming those bandits, man. Be farming them. Go use this function right here. Bring him back. He just drew. You want to go right here. You want to go Marauders. Search. Oh, yeah, I'm going for that right there. I've got all these Zendarius over there. Keep searching for them. Just keep searching for Marauders. You know that I think that's the only one around me. But Marauders aren't always around your base. You can go and search like throughout the map. So that's the best way to get it. Guild contribution. I want to mention that. So another way to get it is guild contribution. Go over here. Just start getting rid of all these resources you need. I keep around 1 million. You know, just get rid of it. You know, there you go. You got guild contribution at the end of the day. Whenever it resets, you'll get a daily guild contribution. Try and do the the tongue-tied now, but the quest, if you can, it's a bit harder to do it, especially later into the season, not as active. These are the kind of things you can do, hop on, get done, and you're done. So right now I have 16k. What can I do with this? Let's go over to the arena, go over to shop, guild resource, and guild. Right now I can buy scales, Damascus steel, agates, and all this stuff. So I'm gonna think about what I need to forge and then go from there. So I've been saving up that's the best way to do it. Weekly, make sure you guys are just spamming those resources. It's free equipment. Bulk selling. Let's go over bulk selling. So let's go into the forge again. You want to go over to shop. So right over here, what you're going to do is you're going to get 2 possible things. Don't worry about the common horse. Just throw that out the window. You get 2 things right here. We'll go over each and every one of these. Attribute resets and skill resets. So attribute resets, what you're going to do is you're going to grab one of these suckers. Let's grab one of these. Skill reset as well. If you have a bad skill, you want to reset it on that. And we'll go over these as well here in a second. But so we're fine. Let's say we got a terrible piece of equipment that we want to change around. Let's go grab a piece of armor. I think I have a couple bad pieces of armor. Charm. I mean, look, 10 charm. Do I really need 10 charm? No, I don't. So let's grab this. It's equipped already. Don't need to worry about that. What you're going to do is select it. Let's refine it. Speed and charm. It's a little bit better. I'll just go ahead and do it again. There we go. Good piece of equipment right there. Defense, speed. That's something that you might want to consider down the line, adding a trait onto. So, sorry, my dog is literally going absolute bananas down here. So yeah, that's one way. Of course, you can do skill and then special skill impart. That's basically you're gonna take like a legendary piece of gear right here. Let's take this right here. Select this. Select this, and let's select that. So if I want to add on this bravery rune, I can get 3.2 to 8 attack. So that's the best way to do with that. Now, how do you get those silver things that I mentioned? What you want to do is go over to equipment. So let's just grab bulk sell right here. I already burned on my common and good, but just go ahead and burn all your common and goods. Go over here to excellent. You can burn all your excellent and you can sell it. I don't want to do that just yet. What you want to do is go through and I'll just sell these 2 pieces. I'll get 6. So there you go. I sold 6 and y'all saw I needed 50 to reset like a purple pieces of gears equipment stuff. So if you sell this, you get 1 gold. So y'all saw that it takes how much to get? It takes 20. So it takes 20 purple pieces of gear to get a blueprint for these. And a blueprint is a guaranteed gold piece of equipment with like the stats and the things that are generally going to be on it. So that's how that works. Definitely make sure you invest in that because you're going to need it starting next season. Next season, if you have all these pieces of equipment right, you're going to be able to start the season off with heavy attack modified, defense modified heroes. So best things there. Achievements. Let's go over achievements real quick. Y'all have probably been working on these without knowing it, but so right over here, we're going to go, you just click on your profile, select this, achievements. You're going to look at all these, right? I haven't done a whole lot of, like, these right here, and especially a couple of these I haven't really done. Focus on those PvE ones. You know, guys, it might look silly building all these around your base, but just do it, right? If it's at the end of the season, just go ahead and do it. You know, some of the harder PvP ones, 10 level 10 territories and 10 level 10 marauders is pretty difficult. If you can even find 10 level 10s, that's great. But Season 1, I know I even struggled just taking one because I didn't have a lot of the meta teams. So, a lot of these, though, this one right here especially, you're going to get this as the game goes on. Legendary equipment, special skills, forging equipment, things like that. You're going to get that as the game goes on. Focus on, like, going for those silver mines. You're going to get that as the game goes on. Focus on things like that because they dry up later on to the season. This right here is going to be tough. Demolish 50, demolish 50. That's tough to do if you're not literally on the battlegrounds as a full-time job. So, focus on your achievement. Now, you might be asking yourself, what do I get? You get a free fodder. You get a free thing that's going to... Hey, stop. Achievement pack, what do you get? Look at this. Moolah, baby. Basically every Season 2 card and, basically some junk. I hate it. Just throw all these cards. Devs, if you're watching, just throw all these guys out of here. Come on, just give us all these Season 2 cards that we've been waiting all season to get. My opinion. So, that's basically achievements summed up. You know, just you work on as the season goes through, but focus on them hard at the end of the season, though. Use your purples to advance all your skills before you go into the next season. You just don't want to be sitting there hoarding all these purples. You know, go through, as you guys can tell, I've maxed all of these out. I say that and then I forget this. So let me just go ahead and burn all these guys. Let me go ahead and max this out. Even if it's a skill that I might not even use, I'm going to go ahead and get it to level 10 because it might become meta down the line. So knock those out. Go ahead and get those things done. Even if they're purple skills, you know, you might use them. It frees up space. It frees up space for more blues. So make sure you guys are doing that. Save up 8k gems if possible. 8k gems is what it takes to do all of these right here. So if we go over to rewards, if you look at this, you get 20 draws, 400 gold apiece. That is 8k gem, guys. Do every single pull. It might suck whenever you don't get the gold that you're looking for. It is your highest percentage chance, though. So spend the gold to get, or save up the gold as best you can, and do all pulls. You can't look at the cards just yet, but and not mention too, guys, the dynasty rewards. If you get this, you can get upwards of 3,200, 2,800, 24, 1,600, things like that. You can get a season shop. Let's go over the season shop real quick. What to get in going into the next season. Now you might be asking yourself, what are these season points right here? It's your battle virtue. It's basically how much you PvP donated, things like that. So, what do I suggest getting in this? Right off the bat is all this skill experience stuff right here. Invest in this. You want to have a good start. Don't gimp yourself by having level 2 skills. Invest in this. Invest in having a good start. Don't worry about any of this garbage. Invest in this, though. You want to make sure that you get this. Especially these 400. If you have a good piece of armor, I love thorns. Sturdy. During the first 2 turns, reduces physical damage taken 12% on a piece of gear? Dude, are you kidding me? Especially if you've got someone that's tanking already. You know, I don't like that too much. I've taken a look at these before, but, you know, I'll be doing a start of the season and how I do, and I'll be going over which ones I pick of this. You only get one of these, though, so they are worth getting 1 to 10%. That's very good. So, highly suggest working towards that, guys. A lot of good stuff there. 14 crown cost is what you need to build a team around going into next season. That is whenever you're basically your town hall, you're going to get up to, I think, six or five, and you're going to stall. You're not going to be able to quickly go up to another city hall and work towards your monolith. If I'm right, it's the one beneath military theory. What is that? So you go up to 6. You get up to 6 pretty quickly, but going from 6 to 7 is a bit of a hassle. So think of a team, 14 crown cost, whether it's 2 really good cards that are high crowns, or you split it up between 3. What I'll be doing is I'll be splitting it up between 3 because, to be honest, I don't have Caesar. Without Caesar, I'm not doing that. If I had Caesar, I'd do like Caesar Richard or Caesar Charlemagne, 100%. But without me having that, though, I'm not going to invest in just 2 heavy cards. The only other team I would think of is Cyrus and Darius. That'd be the only other 2, but I'll go into a video about good starting people and things like that and what I think makes a good starting team. As y'all saw at the beginning of the season, I did me, Sir Chubbs, and Raging Z were all top 10 at the end of 48 hours. So I'll go over good strategies and things that you can utilize yourself, and that way you can have a better start yourself. I'll go ahead and let you know what I'll be starting is Mogli, Subtawai, and Tachibana. I'll go over how I'm going to build them in another video, but that'll be my own personal team. One thing to note too, if you've stayed this long, thank you very much, but I'll probably talk about one of my more important aspects is you want to scout the seasons or the servers that you're merging with. You know, up here at the top, it's going to sit here and say, oh, you know, you're going to go into this season, you're going to go into with this group, and you need to go ahead, you need to make an alt account on those servers, and you need to talk with either some people in the guild, or you need to get a good idea about who is going to be like a go-to point of contact for starting next season. They might think you're a spy, or it's like a 50-50 of whether they think you're actually going to be a player from the other server or you're going to be a spy. Generally speaking, everyone's going to know where everyone goes, but spies are going to follow everyone regardless in the politics of this game. So, but definitely reach out, and you want to at least scout the other servers that you're merging with and find different people that you want to go with. So if your idea is going rogue, then you don't have to worry about it. You can just go rogue or pillager whenever the time comes. So last but not least, always keep your breeding and your dispatches going. So just finished this right here. Got a blue. That's fantastic. Gonna breed these, and we're gonna get going. Dispatches, you know, always keep those going, guys, as best as you can. You know, here we are. You know, you're getting a whole lot of these that you can use for either fodder, and you're eventually going to get some golds as well. This is going to help you go into the next season, get some decent equipment, and even get some items right there. I got 2 items out of that. That's awesome. But without further ado, guys, that's all I have for you. That's all I have for you. I hope y'all have a good end of the season. I hope your season did well, and look for more videos coming out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.